All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just My Thoughts. I know I said last week that I was going to do the recording the video for the script that I wrote for 2 weeks ago before my computer crashed, but I think that's a special one that I really need to present properly. So I'm going to hold off until I get my computer back to do that one. I apologize. Don't mean to keep postponing it and pushing it off, but I want that one to be special because there's a special message in it. Today, I'm going to do a more lighthearted topic. I'm on Reddit in the r/parents section. So this one speaks to me because I am a parent and my thought process is along the lines of this father. So let's read it. Was I in the wrong for not placing an order for my 13-year-old son at Jimmy John's? I miss Jimmy John's. If you've never had a Jimmy John's sub, you're missing out because they're so delicious. I think Firehouse is better, but Jimmy John's is a close second. Much better than Subway. But anyway, I digress. Let's read the story. So my family has had to eat out the past week due to kitchen remodeling. So we have nothing to cook our food in. And we only have peanut butter and bread because we don't even have a refrigerator yet. At 11:30 this morning, I finished up my chores around the house and decided I would make a run to Jimmy John's. I announced to my wife, my daughter, and my son that I'm making a trip to JJ's and instructed them to pick what they wanted off the menu and to text me when they made up their minds. Daughter wasted no time sending me her order. Wife took a bit, but I got her order when I made it to the parking lot. Son was in his room playing that damn multiplayer video game Fortnite or whatever it's called. Didn't even bother acknowledging the fact I'm going on a food run. No worries though. I tried to give him a courtesy call, but I can tell he canceled the call. I sent him a text message asking him what he wants at JJ's. I get a reply back saying one word, busy. I respond back with, do you want what I'm having? This time he sends me a 2-worded reply, don't care. I did one last courtesy call, and again, he cancels the call. I make my way into the restaurant and begin placing the orders. Everything from the drinks to whether they wanted chips or not. Something came over me in the moment, though. My son said he didn't care. So, I decided to skip placing an order for him. He said he didn't care after all. I swiped my card and waited for the workers to finish the order, all while I was filling up drinks. Then I made my way home. Conveniently enough, my son was the first to open the box of food when I went back for the drinks. He soon grew suspicious when he noticed there were less sandwiches and chips and less drinks than the number of people in the house. He soon asks in a cautious tone where his sandwich was. I paused a bit and then said, you told me you didn't care. He looks at me and then tries to explain that he didn't care what I ordered for him. I replied back saying that his text response was too vague and that I believed he didn't care whether he got anything or nothing at all. So my son then realizes that he got nothing and asked if I could go back to place an order for him since he got left out. I calmly tell him that it's too late for that. Going to the nearest restaurant is easily a 20-minute round trip. He then pouts a bit and says, but I wanted a sandwich too. So I told him, we have bread and peanut butter, and he could use that for his sandwich. He storms off back to his room where, to this minute, he's been a hermit. Was I wrong for doing what I did? All right, so you don't even need to take a seat on the justice couch. I'm just going to shake your hand and say, no, you were not wrong. You gave him multiple opportunities to choose what he was going to eat. You put it out before you left the house. You called him, you texted him, and he ignored you. He was too caught up in that damn video game. He just expected you to do what you always do, and that's just to take care of him and just overlook the lack of concern and focus from him because he's your kid. This was a teaching moment. And that's what popped into your head when you were standing in line ordering the sandwiches. Like, I need to teach this boy a lesson. Focus. And not just on that game, but focus on what's important. Do you want to eat? Yes. Okay, so tell me what you want to eat. You were not wrong in not ordering him anything. Like you said, there's peanut butter in the kitchen. Go and make yourself a sandwich. Because you didn't want to answer me when I texted you. I called and everything. I wasn't a priority. You getting your food and telling me what you wanted wasn't a priority. Your game was your priority. So now that you want to focus on food, you can go and take care of that for yourself. That's how I would have done it as a parent. I still love you, but next time I ask you what you want to eat, open your mouth, pay attention to what I'm saying, put stock and value in the words that are coming out of my mouth. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And tell me what you want to eat. Maybe next time when you ask, what do you want to eat? He'll be the first to give you his order. That's just my thought. Let me know what you guys think. Those of you that are parents and those of you that are kids, do you think that he was wrong in not ordering his son something to eat? He's 13 years old. He knows better. He was well aware of what his father was asking. So there was no, oh, I didn't understand you. No, you understood and you ignored. So give me your thoughts in the comment section and stay tuned for another episode. And remember, whatever you do, make sure you order that sandwich and make sure you do it justice.